Welcome, and thanks for joining our online tutorial on the research process. The research process is a series of steps which make up the research that will fill an information need. Your information need can be anything from a research assignment for school, a presentation for work, or research on a topic that you are personally interested in. Once you are familiar with the steps in the research process, you can create an excellent end product while saving time and energy. In order to effectively use the research process, you must be able to think of it in two ways. First, we will look at the linear research process. Think of the linear process as a set of instructions that will outline a clear set of steps you must take in order to complete the entire process. Looking at the research process linearly will also help you to remember and get used to doing all of the steps needed to research a project. The first step in the research process is defining your information need. Do this by analyzing your assignment and coming up with a set of guidelines about what your information need is. In this example, you are writing a research paper while you are making an argument of some kind. The assignment talks about a research problem. This tells you to be looking for topics or issues that have some sort of controversy or problem that you can discuss. The assignment also tells you that you need 5 sources, and they should come from scholarly books, essays, journal articles, and newspaper articles. Defining your information need also includes thinking about and developing your research topic. Each step in the research process also corresponds to a type of resource. For example, the first step, defining an information need, the resource you want to use is reference. Reference resources can be used to narrow down and broaden your topic until you find one that fits your need. Step 2 is developing your search strategies. Do this by asking yourself the following questions. What concepts will I be looking for? What search terms will I use? Are there synonyms I can also search for? Next, begin locating and accessing material. During this stage, it is a good idea to begin looking for more scholarly material using your library's online card catalog and databases. Once you have located information and resources that relate to your topic, begin evaluating them to decide if they are really relevant. The fifth step is to synthesize. Once you have located, accessed, and evaluated a resource, begin taking notes. How will you use it? Are there quotes, statistics? Are you going to analyze the information, summarize it? Finally, use and present. Write your paper, give a speech, or create a project. You can use the research process to create a timeline for your project. For example, if you are assigned a research paper that has to be finished in 6 weeks, use the research process to assign a deadline for each step. For example, you might want to try to finish defining your information need and developing your search strategies by week 2. By week 5, you might want to have finished searching for, evaluating, and synthesizing the information you find. And by week 6, you should plan to have your paper finished. Be aware, though, that it can be misleading to only focus on the research process as a linear set of instructions. Why? Because in reality, as you complete your research, you will be repeating each step multiple times and not necessarily in the same order. This means that research is not linear. Here's an example of the nonlinear research process. This model shows the nonlinear and sometimes complicated nature of research. When you accurately do research, you won't just pick a topic and stick with it. You will locate and evaluate material, go back and adjust your information need, by refining or broadening your topic and search strategies based on what you have previously found. Then you will search for more information. Research is not simply a linear set of instructions. It is a multi-step process. You will have to perform each step more than once, and not necessarily in the order that they appear in the linear research process. The same goes for your resources. You won't just use reference at the beginning of your research to narrow down or broaden your topic. You will also use it throughout the process to find quotes and statistics that will beef up your paper, or look up definitions of terminology you might not know, or go back and find more search terms and topic ideas. To summarize, when planning your research project, think about the linear research process, the nonlinear research process, consider what resources to use and when, and create a timeline to keep yourself on track.